Welcome back to Thrak Attack. What's your adventure? This week we have Kingdom Hearts 3, a new album by American authors, and a very large owl, the superb owl. But before we get to those reviews, let's get through some news. PS4 Spider-Man got 2 new seats this week. Suits, not seats, suits. That's what I said. Piranha Plant has been released for Smash Bros., the first extra character for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And it's not great, but it's fun. It's a fun addition to the game. And we're getting 5 more fighter passes for downloadable content for more fighters, stages, music, Mii fighter outfits. So hopefully we'll see what comes next. We know the Joker's on that one of those fighter passes, but we don't know the next 4 fighters. But Piranha Plant was the first additional game character. The Batman will release in 2021. The first solo Batman outing for the DCEU, but will introduce a new Batman. It's not Ben Affleck. Why? What are we doing here? Does Ben Affleck really not like being the Batman? Is it that bad of a situation to be in, to be the Batman? So, I don't know what the state of DC movies are, even though Aquaman was so successful. But we will see what happens in 2021 with The Batman. James Gunn is in talks to direct Suicide Squad 2, titled The Suicide Squad. That won't be confusing at all. Disneyland closes Space Mountain after a guest jumps off of the ride. I hope they're okay. I hope that it was not intentional, because that would suck for everybody. It sucks for the people that want to go on that ride for the day. It sucks for the family that the person got injured. I don't know what else to say about it. And Animal Crossing 2019 for the Nintendo Switch is rumored to be releasing April 29th. We have not got a confirmed trailer or release date from Nintendo, but that's just the rumored date. So we will see in the near future. Hopefully, a Nintendo Direct will give us that answer. Hopefully. So, first up on the agenda is Kingdom Hearts 3. It is the 13th game from the Kingdom Hearts franchise, and it's the final installment of the game series. I've only played about 4 hours of it. I've been super busy this week. My parents have been in this week, so I didn't really get to play a lot of it. But from what I played, it's great. It's a little infected with itself. It's like, look at us, we're Kingdom Hearts 3. Let's do 4 hours of cutscenes before you get to play anything. That's how I feel. The gameplay is awesome. It continues to add new things, except air jumping. Air jumping sucks. Why can't we just jump up to the top? I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't lock onto anything. I don't know why the camera just continues to go down instead of up, because we're supposed to be jumping up. It's very annoying. It's a very annoying function. But that's the only problem with it. The gameplay is awesome when you're actually playing and not watching the cutscenes. The world doesn't make any sense, but it does. I don't know how it works, how Square Enix characters and Disney characters are lumped in together. Apparently they've been making it happen for years, and it works. I just got out of the Hercules area, and now I'm in Twilight Town, I think. I don't know. I just got through a cutscene where it's introducing all of the emblems, so you can find secret hidden Mickeys, just like in the parks. I really like that aspect of the game. I love how they're adding Disney park attractions into the game. The first big boss is the Titan from Hercules, the Rock Titan, and you get to a certain point and it says, use this button. And all of a sudden, this train from Big Thunder Mountain comes out. And you're flying around, shooting things off the train at the big rock guy. It's awesome. So, I can't wait to see what comes later in the game. Is this game going on the Ultimate Shelf list? It's too early to tell for me, but as of right now, it is. American Authors has released a new album. It's their second studio album. And I listened to it 4 times through, and it's still not great. The first time through, I was thinking, holy crap, this is the worst album of the year, and it's only February. Second time through, I was like, well, it's not terrible. It just sounds all the same. Third time through, I was like, wow, Deep Water and Before I Go and Calm Me Down are actually pretty good. And the fourth time through, I was like, well, it still sucks. There's only 3 good songs on the album, and the rest of it is super boring and super generic. And stop trying to be Queen. You're not Queen. Can't stop me now. Really? You're not Queen. So, is this album going on my ultimate shelf? Of course not. It's really boring. It's generic. There's nothing good about it. It just seems very lazy, and I feel like they're trying to do different things, and sometimes that works. I really like Before I Go. It's a very sweet song. It's got a catchy melody. Not catchy, but it's a good melody, and it adds some depth to the album, which we were sorely missing. Deep Water is another one that the melody just gets stuck in my head. I really like the idea of that song, but that is the idea that should have been going through the whole album. And Calm Me Down was the first one. I was like, okay, I can get behind this song. It's not great. It's not a great song, but it's one of the few songs on the album that I could get behind. So, is this going on my ultimate shelf? No, it's definitely not. It's not a good album. Sorry, American Authors. It's really not. And finally, the Superb Owl flew over the country this weekend and brought along a lot of new trailers. It brought a really boring game, because football is always boring, and it brought an awful music performance that didn't make any sense. So let's start with the game. I do not like football. I have never liked football. I had to stay out in the rain way too many times for marching band to like football. It's a dumb sport, and this was a dumb game. The commercials were alright. There were some funny ones, but nothing really stood out. There were a few trailers. I refuse to talk about Toy Story 3 or Toy Story 4 because it's the perfect trilogy. Why ruin it? I will say that again and again and again on this channel. Avengers Endgame gets a TV spot, a 30-second long TV spot where they are not moving on. It's a very deep commercial and trailer with a lot of short hidden clips that are happening. Basically what they're saying is, you're going to see this movie. We don't need to show you all the action. We just need to remind you this is where we're at. And I love that. I love how they're adding that trailer into there, just saying this is the situation we're in, and we're moving forward. Doesn't give you any information of what's going on, and I think that's great. Captain Marvel also gets a new trailer. It just looks like a fun movie. It doesn't really. Again, it doesn't. They've been doing a great job of not showing you too much and just telling you this is what the movie's going to be like. This is what the action's going to be like. This is what it's all about. And I think that's great. I think that's a great route to go. Twilight Zone is getting a reboot with Jordan Peele, and I'm super excited for that. It's going to be. I'm hoping it's kind of like Black Mirror-esque, but still have that Twilight Zone vibe, because that's what I feel like Black Mirror is. It's the modern day Twilight Zone. And Game of Thrones gets a trailer disguised as a Bud Light trailer, which is really cool. I thought that was a good cross-promotion thing where the Bud Knight gets his neck snapped. You don't see it on the camera, obviously, but it brings it into the Game of Thrones style intensity, and it combines those two things in the medieval sense. It just looks like fun. But the Bud Light part was fun. The Game of Thrones parts looks intense, and it's the last season, and I can't wait to read the next 2 books. My theory is that George R.R. Martin has both books written and is waiting to pass away in order to release them, making him the most important death in the Game of Thrones. What do you think? Finally, the halftime show was supposed to be featuring SpongeBob. He did get a cameo, but where was Sweet Victory? Why didn't all of those artists get up on the end and play Sweet Victory? Why do we end with Moves Like Jagger? That's a horrible song to end on. That's an opening song, not an ending song. So end with Sweet Victory. Give the fans what they want. Over 1 million people Sign that petition to get Sweet Victory Play of the Super Bowl. Not a cameo of Squidward announcing Travis Scott to sing some crappy song that he can't even sing half of because there are too many curse words. Or watching Adam Levine take his shirt off. It's awful. Boring. Annoying. It was a bland thing, and nobody looked like they were having fun. The whole zone, the whole situation didn't make sense. Like, oh, Maroon 5. Oh, SpongeBob. Oh, Travis Scott. Oh, Maroon 5 again. Oh, Big Boy. Oh, Maroon 5. He took his shirt off. Boom, done. There was no cohesiveness to the thing. So, not a great Super Bowl. Avengers Endgame trailer was good. I was hoping for a Star Wars Episode 9 trailer, but we will get that in the future. Tell me what you think about the Kingdom Hearts 3 and American Authors and the superb owl that flew over the country this weekend. And on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, we also have these videos going on YouTube. We have our podcast up on Spotify, Apple Music, and Google, and everywhere else you would find podcasts. So check it out. And keep going on adventures. Thank you.